Welcome back to my channel, Glam Crew. So this is part 2 of my vlog in Punta Cana. Right now I am heading back to my Airbnb. I jumped into this little raggedy ghetto taxi, but hey, I had such a lit night, y'all. I didn't get to record much at the club. It was like turned up. I linked up with some other people and we got a section and lived our best life. So yeah, I will insert a clip of me at a different club. It was turned up, and I will do a separate video with clubs in Punta Cana. This is Infinity Lounge, my favorite. Listen. This club really made me feel like I was back in Atlanta, and you get your own security guard with a section. Good morning, Glam Crew. So, I pre-booked some of my excursions because I didn't want it to like sell out. I wanted to do whale watching, right? My nail's still off, y'all. I can't get the glue open. But, however, whale watching is not a lot of tours that do whale watching, right? And it's a seasonal thing. So for Samana, which is like, I think maybe 2 hours from Punta Cana, it's from mid-January to mid-March, right? So I found the tour on Airbnb, and this tour, you get on the bus to take you to Samana, and then you get on like a speedboat that take you to like the sanctuary where you can watch the humpback whales. Sorry, I'm slurring. I got this retainer in. But so you see the whales and stuff. Oh, and it come with like a light breakfast, right? And then you get on a speedboat or something to Bacardi Island. I can't think of the actual name, but I'll put like a screenshot of everything that's included. But you go to the Bacardi Island, and you have a Dominican lunch buffet, and you spend some time at the island and swim around, and supposedly it's like one of the better of the islands around that has like white sand beaches and clear blue turquoise water, however. And then there's more. After that, you get on like a little bus somewhere, and then you horseback ride to a waterfall, Lemon. I'm gonna say El Lemon. But then you horseback ride to a waterfall. So it's like pretty much a 3-in-1 package. You whale watch, you go to the private island, spend time on island, party, eat, and then you actually it's like a 4-in-1. Then you horseback ride, and then you also visit the waterfall. You can jump into the waterfall. So I'm like, yeah, that's a good deal. And it come with a light breakfast, probably like a muffin or something, some juice, water, and then a Dominican buffet lunch. And that was $175. So I went on ahead and booked it. I've been in contact with the host, which 9 times out of 10 it'll be like a host and they're booking all the stuff, collecting the money, but then they have someone else that's driving. They have other people that's like picking you up, dropping you off, and then it's like you and a group of other people. So it's like I guess a group tour with strangers, which is fine with me because I like to mingle and meet people. But I'm upset at the fact that I pre-booked it, and at first he told me to be ready at 7:30. Then at 9 o'clock last night he said be ready at 6:40, which is still no problem. I was up, dressed, and at like 6:43 somebody called me, and they didn't speak no English, and I'm trying to tell them like, okay, uno momento. They said okay or whatever. I don't know if they understood me, but they hung up, and grabbed my bag, made sure everything was locked. I had to come down the steps. In my Airbnb tour, you'll see like I had to come down the steps, through a door, out by the pool, and then walk around and then get through the first little security gate. So that took me maybe like 3 to 5 minutes, let's say. However, I was standing outside at 6:47. They called me at 6:43, and I write him. I like had to Google Translate and put in like, "Hey, I'm standing outside. Where are you?" I sent the address again. Like, are you lost? They didn't read my message. Um, I sent another message. I called, and I'm literally standing out here. I'm still sitting out here. It's 7:30 in the morning, and I've been standing out here since 6:47. So, so what I would recommend though, see, and it kind of depends. Like stuff like the reason why I pre-booked this was because I didn't want it to sell out, and there's not a lot of tourists that do this. But stuff that has like a lot of tourists, like party boats. There's so many tourists that's doing party boats. Something like that, or ATV riding, I would not pre-book. Just walk up in person and book your tour. Only thing with that though, especially if you're going to use a debit or a credit card, there's like a high fee to book it with your card, right? Like if y'all watch my Mexico vlog, which I know that was long, but I explained in that one, I had kind of like made friends with the owner, Thomas, in Mexico. And what he did was he let me pay for the tour, and he let me pay for it at a lower fee or interest rate. Whereas if I would have booked it directly with the tour company, it would have costed like a 21 or 23% fee. So then he let me book it, but I had ran out of cash, so I had to use my card, and he like paid for it with his money, so it didn't be like a fee. It was just like straight Mexican transfer, and then I paid him directly for his business, but he charged me a 6% fee versus that 23% fee. So when you book on Airbnb, I didn't see like a fee or an extra charge being on my card. And they probably already added that in with the $175 fee though. But yeah, so I would recommend like something that's very popular, and there's a lot of tour companies that's doing that. Then just come in person and bring cash for it, because cash, they're not going to charge you like a percentage fee or something. But yeah, I'm about to try and go on Airbnb and get my money back. We gonna see. A tour owner in Punta Cana, we had made like friends. We were communicating. He speaks English good, and he was helping me translate with my Uber driver. And I texted him this morning and was telling him like, hey, this happened. Can you call these people and tell them I'm out here waiting? Like, I already paid my money. So he was going back and forth and calling them and stuff, and they claimed that I was late and they were waiting for me, and they left. Now, from where I'm standing in my Airbnb, I can look out the window and see who's pulling up to the gate. So, but y'all, last night, oh my goodness, my bank, y'all. So the last little clip, I was talking about my bank and how whatever issue they had going on. So my Uber was still not working. Then they put a block on my account, which never happens. So I came on the side of the road, y'all, and some man and his wife and their child, they had like a nice Benz, and they stayed in an apartment building complex next to me. And I was like, can you give me a ride to Dinner in the Sky? And he was like, we're not going that way, but I can take you to the taxis. And he spoke a little English, and I speak enough to get me to where I need to be at. I speak enough to get me to where I need to be at, right? Like when I had surgery and my Uber stopped working at the mall, and I had to get a bootleg taxi back to my recovery house. That man saved my life, y'all. I gave him $50. So this man and his wife had took me to a little taxi area, and he helped me communicate to where I was going to get a ride. I'm so thankful for that. And he was like, pay them $15, no more, just $15. And I ended up giving the man 20, because like he did me a favor because I almost missed that reservation with dinner in the sky, y'all. And that was high. That reservation was high. So look, these are the little houses. That's like the residential houses. I guess people live down there. And then this is my Airbnb. And the second floor window literally is on this side either where am I thinking? Either right here or on the other side, second floor is my window and I can see out here. So they were not out here waiting for me, and I hope Airbnb give me my money back. So now I'm about to link up with this other tour guide. He coming to pick me up, the one that speak English. And I'm gonna go to the beach and stuff. All right, but let me call him.
So the English speaking tour guide that I met the day before came and picked me up, and he took me out to breakfast. He also gave me some excursions that I could do from his company and gave me a really good deal on the prices. So if you want his information, just send me a message on Instagram and I will give you his information so you can turn up. Don't be running from me. If I like it, I spend money on. Get whatever from me. Put these figures in your business. I do real shit. That's why cash at the dinner shit. They'll be at your wherever I go, guarantee you will smile, dance, be happy, and turn up. But y'all know how YouTube is with this music, so I had to mute it. This driver, he was lit, living life. Even though he didn't have his hands on the wheel, we was safe and secure. Apple Pay, Cash App, parking hotel. So now please, elevate, viens ici. On va goûter, viens. Come over here, sister, come please. Come. Let's try. So, understand, caffè e chocolate e alla metà
I'm real Dominican now, y'all. Thank you.
On the picture?
Thank you. Ooh.
It's nice for the picture, look.
Oh! Goodness! $25 feet deep.
So my tour guide clearly said, if you cannot swim, do not get in the water. So I took some cute pictures. This is my Dominican niece. This day was quite exciting. I'm going to grab dinner, have a drink on the beach, take a nap, and hit the club. People have been keeping a close eye on me, probably because I'm recording everything and walking around by myself. So just for my safety, I did slow down on recording so much.